How was first day out there?
I think it was a pretty good day overall for the offense. Can't really speak much for the defense.
What when you guys have been off for a couple of months, at least practice-wise, what do you want to see that first day?
Just kind of want to go out there and show the coaches what we've been doing out on our own at PRPs, in January and February. So I think as an offense and as a receiving corps, we went out there and we did that.
What did you see from the quarterbacks out there? And obviously they're in a battle, so I'm sure you're expecting to get their best every day.
They looked pretty good today. We had no interceptions, no turnovers, and so that's always a plus. I think they're all just, they're all at their own pace, just working on their game.
Finley, obviously last year, I know guys were saying that if he needed to come in, he could, and then he came in the Air Force game, played pretty well. What is it about Ryan that maybe you like and that you've seen since he's been here?
He's really a student of the game. He's a really smart person, even off the field with just everyday stuff. He's really smart. So when we're out there, you just know he knows what he's doing. I feel like he can make the throw and all that stuff, and he also knows where he's supposed to make the throw at.
What about Brett Rippon? Obviously, a lot of hype coming in around him. I don't know how much you've been able to work with him, but what do you see from his game?
He's a young guy, but I think as a quarterback, I see him a lot out in here. He's always watching film, so I feel like he's also a student in the game. He's always in here trying to get better and trying to earn that spot.
With the shakeup in the offensive coaching staff this offseason, did you notice any changes on that end of things today?
No, I think it's kind of was the same vibe. Nothing really changed. Every other coach is still here. It's the same thing. We're just trying to go out there and execute, and I think we did a great job at it today.
Was that tough to lose, Coach Stanford?
Yeah, we come to the school for the school, really. That's what I was kind of taught in my recruiting process. That's why you come here is for the school, not the coaches. So it really didn't make that much big of a deal.
You expect the offense though to be? I know there's going to be some new wrinkles and stuff, but primarily they're just going to keep things rolling from last year.
That's the plan, trying to get further faster, and I think today's day one versus last year's day one was way better.
Has Ryan been the guy to kind of take charge of the PRPs and run the offense out there? How's that gone with such a young quarterback crew?
Yeah, he has. He actually stepped up, a little more vocal, take that leadership role. And, a lot of the other quarterbacks kind of just following the lead of him, and I think he's doing a great job right now.
Look at wide receiver. You guys got 3 guys who were very productive last year, and then a whole bunch of guys fighting for to get on the field. What do you expect out of this crew this year?
A lot of big things. Our motto is the next man up. Just like last year, if something happens, just somebody step up. But even if something doesn't happen when you get your shot, just be that guy. And I think today a lot of our young guys stepped up and showed what they could do.
How big is this year for you?
Senior year, got to go out with a bang.
You motivate? I assume you're motivated to make this one count.
Yeah, I am. Like I said last year, trying to become more of a traditional receiver. I feel like I was a little bit, more involved in the vertical game and just trying to continue to do that. And I feel like last year, me, Thomas, and Chaz kind of ran. We all had our distinctive routes that we ran, but since after getting a year under our belt, us 3 playing together, now I feel like we can get more into running the more advanced routes and becoming even better receivers.
The last 2-3 games, you were out there a lot, but didn't get the ball a whole lot. Anything you put your finger on why the ball wasn't coming your way?
It's just how I felt sometimes playing receiver. You could go out there one game have 15 catches and the next have none. I know it's part of the position, and we were still going out there and winning, so can't complain.
Was that hard? You've been getting the ball so much through your career.
It definitely is tough not getting it, but I understood. We all had a common goal, and we reached that goal.
You mentioned receivers trying to do more versatile things. With Chaz last year, he was kind of just your deep guy. Is he a guy that can be a more traditional receiver and catch shorter routes and stuff?
He can, and that's actually what he's working on this year. Is catching those shorter routes and the stuff that he wasn't able to do last year. That's what I was saying earlier. Like we're all trying to become better receivers as a whole.
How do you feel?
And with Thomas, last year we heard a lot about him, during fall camp and stuff, and it took a couple games for him to get on the field, and then obviously he took off. What do you see from Thomas, and maybe how he can the experience last year helped him going into this next year?
Man, he's a beast. He's gonna even open up even more this year. It's crazy. He has a lot of talent. Even the day at practice, day one, he's making unbelievable catches. I feel like you'll see it when the spring game comes.
What Dante ended up being the punt returner the second half of last year. You guys going to be fighting each other for that job this year? What?
Yeah, we kind of both battled injuries last year. At the beginning, he was hurt, and so I was a punt returner. At the end, I tweaked my foot, so he was a punt returner. So yeah, we're back there. We got kickoff return and punt return to do. So we're going to be battling out for this position.
You're going to do some kickoff return too?
Yeah, right now I guess that's what I'm doing. So I'm in wherever they need me at.
How do you feel?
I'm down for it. If that's where they need me, I'm playing there.
How do you feel physically? Rumor is you've put on a little bit of weight. Is that a plan for you to get a little bit bigger?
Yeah, so my off-season goals were to, improve on all my lifts and stuff like that, and then gain some weight. I want to play this year at 170 when the season comes around, and I might have got I gained a little weight a little faster than I thought. I played the Fiesta Bowl about 156. I think I'm 168 right now, so I'm almost where I need to be, but I'm going to have to gain a little bit more because I know in fall camp I'll lose a couple pounds.
Weren't you telling us last year you liked like fast food and stuff, and you said your eating's not great?
Yeah, it's not, but it finally kicked in and it's giving me a couple pounds.
Yeah.
You're getting old now. The weight. What is it about the weight? What makes you want to weigh 10 more pounds?
I just feel like with that weight, you're able to run through a couple more tackles, and get off a couple more man presses and stuff like that, just having that extra weight. And I didn't lose really any speed with it, so I think it was a good game.